Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I created the infamous rainbow brow look, perfect for Pride Month. And with that being said, happy Pride Month to all of my fellow LGBTQ plus folks in the community. I'm so excited to get the festivities started for Pride Month, and I always love to see all of the businesses that are actively supporting Pride Month with all of their fun rainbow colored attire and whatnot. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this rainbow eyebrow look, then you are in the right place at the right time. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. So before I zoom you guys in and get you started, I thought I would just go over quickly what I've already done. Obviously my brows are done. For brows, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Soft Brown. I did set those down with some Rever hairspray and a spoolie, but I also did use some concealer. I first applied a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer around the eyes and above, or around the eyebrows and above the eyebrow. I buffed that out with a beauty blender and set all of that down with the Pretty Vulgar. This is the Powder Room 147 Matte About It Translucent Setting Powder. So I set the brow down and the concealer, and then I went in, I know this is like a lot of products, but I went in with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and I used that to carve out the bottom of the brow, and then I just blended the edges of that into the eyelid, and I did not set that down. The reason I did all of that is I find that my brows are a little bit more easily done if I do have a little bit of a powder on top of them. I'm used to doing my face makeup first, and obviously we don't have my face makeup done. So I think we have a really good base to zoom you guys in, and we are going to start doing the infamous rainbow brow for Pride Month. So let's get this started. So I'm actually going in today with the Morphe and James Charles Artistry palette. So I'm going to be using the colors of the rainbow from this palette. I'm going to be using the red color, orange color, yellow color, green color. I'm going to use the darker blue color and this purple color here. So I'm just going to refer to them as that, but they do have color names. But if you're following along, I'm using the colors of the rainbow. And I'm going to be using an Alamar brush. This is actually just a flat concealer brush. So the top of it is flat, so we can perfectly put color right below the brow. We're gonna have to go pretty slow, and we're gonna have to navigate this as we go, just because I don't want to get product in my brow. I know I've seen some folks, they've used the product and then brushed it into their brow. I want it to be brow, and then I want it to be line under the brow. So let's just jump in and get started and hope that it works out. So I'm gonna first tap into the red color You're Kidding, and I'm gonna put that color on first, and I'm gonna just do both eyes at the same time, I guess. And then I'm going to be using my Sephora Mini Color Switch just to sort of rub off the extra color, so that way we can jump right into a new color. Next I'm going into the orange color, and this color is 518 from the palette. Go somewhere under the summer sun. Next I'm going into the yellow color, which is B. Next, I'm going into green color Social Blade. Next, I'm going into blue, and I'm going to be using the color Cola. Yes, I'm going to be using the color Cola. And then finally, I'm going into purple, and I'm going to be using the color Escape. All right, now that the color is on, you can see it's really messy. Hopefully you can see how messy it is. I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna just intensify the colors and sort of blend them together. Right now, the way it looks, it's kind of boxy, like it's red, orange, yellow. I know we want to make it seamless, so I first wanted to just pack down the color, and now I'm going to go in and sort of blend the colors out. Again, just using this Sephora mini color switch to help me with cleaning off my brush. So now that the colors are blended a little bit together better, I'm going to go in and just sort of look to see where I think there needs to be more blending. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, so I think at this point they're blended good enough. I can't really tell because I feel like it looks so silly because I would never usually do my brows like this. So I'm gonna carve out my brows next, and I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is the color Light. I'm gonna just take some of that on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna go in with a concealer brush to carve it out. This is the Bae Gauches Paris concealer brush. I don't know, it's a French name, I can never say it. So that is what I'm going to go in with to conceal. Basically, I'm using the back of my hand sort of as a palette. So I'm taking the concealer and I'm really diffusing it out on my hand so that there's really not that much concealer on the actual brush. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to carve out the color so that way it's seamless and thinner. Like, as you can see, it's messy, there's like a little bit of fallout. We're gonna just make it more seamless. Got my nail in it. No worries. Anything can be fixed. Hey, I feel like this can really accentuate how uneven your eyebrows are because mine are the furthest thing from even. I am going to take off this tail. I thought I was going to like it to be a little bit longer in the front, but I really hate it, so I'm gonna go ahead and take off the tail too with some concealer. Would you take a chance and go somewhere? The rainbow brows are here. I'm like, wow, ready for pride. Really ready for pride. All right, I'm gonna hop off camera really quickly. I'm gonna throw on the rest of my face and then we will finish off the eyes. I'm gonna do, I think, a simple wing eyeliner and then throw on some mascara, and then we'll finish up the final touches on camera. And I'm gonna pee because I have to pee. So I'll be right back. All right, so I did the rest of my face for the most part off camera, but I am gonna do my highlight because I have a new highlight to try, my lip, and I'm gonna finish off my eyes on camera. camera, but just to tell you what I used on my face, I went in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. That's the foundation I used today. I am in the color 405. I do really like this foundation, but it's not super high coverage, but it does wear really well if you are looking for more of a dewy type of look. So I went in with that. For concealer, I used the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light, and I did use the concealer under my eye, and then I finished priming the rest of my eye with that concealer. I did cream contour today, which I don't ever do. I just wanted to see sort of how it turned out, so let me know how you like it. It's definitely very summery, but I don't love cream contouring. This is the Clinique Chubby in the Nude Foundation Stick, actually. So the color is 14 Voluptuous Vanilla, and it is a little bit of a darker color than my actual skin tone, so I did use that to contour. It's very, very warm, but it does blend out really nicely to contour. I set the contour down with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the light version. This is the light bronzer. I think they have names now, but this is the light version. I set down the rest of my face using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the color 10 Fair Light. I love that stuff. To set under my eye, I used the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I've been trying this out for a while now. I do really like it. It does create some luminous-y look underneath the eye, so if you're looking for something a little bit glowy, this is a really good setting powder for that. And then for blush, I went in with the Alamar Cosmetics Colorete Blush Trio, which got this in my BoxyCharm. I am sad to say I actually canceled my BoxyCharm today, but I do really love this blush trio, and I actually use the color Scorcher, which is this peachy shade here. For work, I usually use this shade, and this shade I don't particularly love, but it would probably look really nice on the eyelid, so I do love that quite a lot. And then I set everything down, of course, using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, sort of to melt together the powders, and that's all I have done at this point. Oh, and primer. Oh my gosh, I broke out this. I know this was like a trend for such a long time, but this is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. I found it in my Alex drawers, like in one of these bottom drawers that I don't have a lot of stuff in, and I was like, oh my god, let me use this and see if I still love it. This is supposedly comparable, I think, to the Smashbox. Maybe it's the Photo Focus primer. I don't know for sure, but anyway, it does create a really tacky feeling, and it smells, I know this is gonna sound so weird, it smells just like my older brother, and I don't even know, but anyway, so I did use this as a primer today, so some of you old school people will know this was trending for a while as a dupe. So that is what's on my face. I feel much better now that my face makeup is done, because I thought the brows were a bit much without anything else. I'm gonna throw on some eyeliner and some mascara. I'm going to do a wing, and to do that, I'm gonna go in with the Tattoo eyeliner in the color Trooper by Kat Von D. I'm going to zoom you guys in to do that. So I'm going to do a pretty dramatic wing to tie this look together. I am going to tightline a little bit, and to tightline I'm going in with the Clinique Intense Black Quick Liner, and I'm just going to tightline. Alright, I'm gonna really coat on the mascara because I'm not doing falsies. I just talked myself out of it because I hate them so much. I am gonna go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, another item from my BoxyCharm, for which I have decided to cancel. And I know so many people love BoxyCharm, and I do too, but I'm spending, like, till tax is all said and done, like $22 on it, and I just would rather save that money and get stuff that I really want. So I'm finding that I'm getting stuff that I'm not using anyway, so I did cancel it today. So sad. I feel like I'm pulling a Samantha Ravindon move, but I am gonna pencil my mole back in. I did that the other day and I really liked that, so my mole is here to stay. I used to edit this sucker out, but Times are changing. All right, I'm gonna zoom you guys out. Mascara is on. Lashes look there. Let's go. All right, so now that you guys are zoomed out, of course, I realized that I forgot to do an inner corner highlight. Story of my life. So I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in Flexitarian. You know the deal with this. And I'm just gonna throw that on the inner corner. Okay, so I'm going in with the Luxie 245 small shader brush to apply that. And then for highlight, I picked up a new highlighter yesterday at Walmart. This is the Wet n Wild Megaglow highlighter in Illuminatrice. I have absolutely no idea, but the color is Crystal High. It's limited edition. It was the last one. I did open it. I did swatch it, but let me swatch this sucker for you. It's like the creamiest highlighter. It was $5. So kind of creamy feeling, so I'm gonna pop a little bit of that on the inner corner as well. Whoa, that is blinding. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm gonna go in with a Farrah brush. This is the Farrah 35E tapered blending brush. I'm actually gonna use that to apply this highlight. I'm gonna first apply it at my Cupid's bow because I'm not sure that I'm gonna wanna put it on my cheeks. Do you see that? Holy crap. Okay, it's really, really, really white. So let me just tone it down a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm gonna go in with the color Summer here, and I'm just gonna pop that and a little bit actually of Moonstone too, which is the pink shade, and I'm gonna apply that kind of on top of it. Wowza, wowza, wowza. I'm like really glowing. It probably looks awesome on camera, but in real life it's like a lot of glow, like a lot of glow. So let me just tap that sucker out here. We are glowing. No going back now. For lips, I'm gonna throw on some red actually. I wore this shirt to Pride last year and I wore red and I really liked it. So I'm gonna throw on red again. I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop and KathleenLights Ultra Satin Lip in the color Rever. I don't know if this lip is still available, but it's a really bright Fire Engine red color, and I'm gonna top that with the Lacome L'Absolute Lacquer in the color 515, which is just gonna add some sheen to it. Houston, I messed up on my lipstick. It is looking so bad on the corner, so horrible. Okay, I'm going in with the concealer brush and some concealer, and we are going to fix it. Ladies, gents, and other non-conforming folk, I only pretend to be a makeup artist. All right, let's see if we can fix it with some gloss. So now I'm going in with the Lacome L'Absolute Lacquer, and I'm just gonna pop a little bit of that on. And voila. Let's not look too closely at my lipstick because it is not my best work, just really not my best work. But anyway, so this completes the final look for the infamous rainbow brow. I hope you guys liked this video. Happy Pride Month to all of my fellow LGBTQ plus folks in the community. To those of you that are out, I'm so glad that you get to live your authentic self, and for those of you that are not out, just know that my channel is a safe place, and if you need anybody to talk to, I'm here for you. So happy Pride Month. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time with another new video. Bye guys.